Hey gang, Mario from thewoodfather.com, and today I'm going to talk about the IngCo orbital sander. Haven't heard of them? Neither have I. So this IngCo sander is $99. I've got a 4 amp 20 volt battery, which is about $95. And then I've got a fast charger to charge that battery up, which takes about 2 hours to charge a 4 amp battery. This was about $50. When I go and compare those prices, effectively IngCo is right slap bang in the center of Ozito and Ryobi. To be clear, I paid nothing for these. Master Warehouse reached out because they're trying to push into the Aussie market. IngCo apparently has been available overseas for some time. I've never heard of them myself, but they're trying to come into the Australian market. So they're trying to get the word out, which is why they've sent me some tools. So the IngCo power tool range is exclusive to masterwarehouse.com.au here in Australia, and their power tools are aimed at DIYers, not tradies. According to the website, their mission is making professional quality tools affordable. This is my current sander, a corded Ryobi. I've had it for probably 5 years or so. I think if you go to Bunnings right now, you'll get it for about 85 bucks. Don't know what I paid because it was so long ago. I've never liked it. The rotating disc down the bottom has been an issue ever since I bought it. It likes to vibrate a lot. Sometimes it pops off entirely. Every month I have to tighten the screws up. At least once a year I take the whole thing apart and clean it out, and it vibrates like crazy. It kind of gets the job done, but I've never really liked it. The cord's quite annoying and it's in the way, and then this gigantic dust collection bucket on the back is effectively useless. So that's why I'm looking for a new sander. All right, let's put this thing through its paces and really test it out. First, I'm gonna sand some wood. Okay, great, that worked. Now I'm gonna sand. Oh, it sands wood. That's literally all that I want this tool to do. Now what? Guys, honestly, it's just an orbital sander. There's not a whole lot to test out here. So instead, let's do a pro-cons list. The first con is the on switch. You turn it on and off via a toggle button, which is hidden behind this thin rubber cover. I'm 99% sure that within 6 months, that rubber's gonna have a hole popped in it. To be fair, it's not going to affect the tool, but it seems an odd choice. I would have preferred a hard plastic button to switch it on and off. For a pro, we'll go for build quality. It feels as good as any tool in the workshop. It's made of heavy duty plastic, it's made of rubber, it's nice to hold, it's big and chunky, and it's nice and heavy. It feels good. There's no speed setting. Can you read that? I don't know. But there's no speed setting on it. It's basically you turn it on or you turn it off. With my older sander, I like being able to turn the speed up and down. Sometimes it helps the sandpaper last a little bit longer when you slow it down, but sometimes you need to speed it up so that you can do really light jobs in awkward areas. Actually, I find it a little bit hard to explain why I like having the speed setting on there. I'm not sure if I like having it or am I just used to having it. Either way, it doesn't have a speed setting. Next, we got vibration. Or rather, we don't have a lot of vibration. That's probably the biggest difference between the old sander and the new sander. This one, the weight of it does most of the work. All I've got to do is just hold it where I want it to go, and there's not a whole lot of vibration coming back up through my hand, through my wrist, and through my elbow, and all that sort of fun stuff. So I'm liking it from that point of view. This one really annoys me. There is no mounting point on the battery charger. I like to put my battery chargers up on the wall so that they're out of the way. This one doesn't have the mounting points on the bottom to be able to do that, so it wants to be sitting flat on a desk. Now, of course, I can go and make a little bracket, which I can then use to help mount the battery charger up on the wall, but it would be nice if it had some keyhole slots in the back so that I wouldn't have to do that extra step. Now for the final one. Wow, I would make a terrible teacher. My handwriting's awful on the board. That says dust collection. If you don't have a vacuum attached, then dust collection on this sander is as good as any other sander I've ever used, and that is to say that it's shit. If you don't have a vacuum hooked into your sander, then dust collection is crap no matter what tool you use. So the reason I put dust collection in the center instead of on the left or right is because on this tool, the dust collection port is round, so you can plug your vacuum cleaner into it. That's pretty much all I'm looking for a sander. So I've been playing around with this tool for the last couple of weeks, and I've used it in earnest for probably about 3 hours now, and I can say that it's done everything that I've asked it to do. Admittedly, it's just a sander. All I've asked it to do is sand wood, but it has done that well. I guess like any of these companies, once you outlay the money for one of the batteries, which is generally one of the more expensive parts, it opens you up to all of their tools. So IngCo or Master Warehouse, they've got a huge range of tools online that you can use this same battery for, so I definitely will be going out and looking to see what else they've got. If you aren't already super invested into one brand and you're looking for a sander, then yes, I would say maybe test these guys out and see what they're like. I honestly would love to know if you've got any experiences with IngCo, because outside of this, I've got none. They currently offer free shipping within Australia for purchases over $99 on their website, and they have a clear return refund policy on there as well. So now I guess the real question, would I buy this? Would I spend my own money on it? So after testing it out, I guess the answer is